happy from downtown.
Yeah, and that's not the area on the court where you want to be forcing shots from. Heck, you were a great three-point shooter, and you know that, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, it comes and goes, but you can't just rely on that when things aren't going your way.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Lee comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch him, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson misses.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Evans.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
It took some time, and fans might have been unsure for a while, but clearly the Pelicans have a direction for this team now, and I think they're a franchise on the rise.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Ezeli. Draymond Green comes in for David Lee. And it's Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
And with the Pelicans getting a franchise big like they did with Davis always helps, but they're also active in acquiring talent to grow around him.
Evans with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. The shot by Holiday, no good. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Well, now they're just going to town on him.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Gordon with no one around. Here's Davis. And Bogut sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession.
17 seconds on the shot clock. 17.
41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Davis with the bucket. For the Pelicans, getting young talent is one thing, and they want to make sure, Clark, that they got the right talent to fit alongside their stars.
Kevin, I really think sometimes the cohesiveness and the fitting of the parts is overlooked and undervalued. And Pelicans are trying to make that a real priority. Not only do we want talent, but we want it to fit together nicely. You got to give them kudos for that.
That's a good point. Kicks it out to Evans. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And Davis gets it to go.
Well, second chance points are not easy to come by, but when you work as hard as he has today, it becomes a lot easier.
Holiday against Curry. He dishes it to Bogut. Back to Curry. A 3-ball. And he gets the bucket. Curry's got 14. Here's Ashik. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Yeah, read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as the receiver...
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. The Warriors on top. They lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. The Warriors leading on the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Gordon is the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Davis and Ashik control the paint. And it's Holiday in at the point guard.
And they force the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and And all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding to that, Steve, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Evans passes to Asher. The kick out to Holiday. Clock at 6. Gordon with no one around. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got assist number 5 here tonight. Livingston dishes to Green. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Ashik comes up with the rebound. Ashik's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Evans makes it off the glass. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
Well, 7 lead changes, Kevin and Steve, in this one, and we could very well be seeing more.
Yeah, I believe it, because these two teams so well matched up. You look at the talent. I think we're in for a very, very competitive night.
Here's Barnes, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Harrison Barnes, the 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. He's got prototypical size and athleticism for that small forward position. Still developing his overall game, but he's got enormous potential.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jintz is checked in, and it's Pondexter in for Tyreke Evans. And some changes here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Klay Thompson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Anderson, he's checked in for Davis. Cunningham comes in for Quincy Pondexter. Tony Douglas is checked in for Gordon. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. Monty Williams had some words for his team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Thank you, Doris. Timeout called the Warriors. And Barnes, the top overall recruit in the nation coming out of high school in 2010.
Yeah, and really high expectations for him from a relatively young age. There's been some disappointment in his development, but with his work ethic, I think it's short-lived.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, they've had the advantage in rebounding all night, but none bigger than the one right there.
Here's Ajinça, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Really nice possession there. Their focus has never wavered as this game has unfolded.
And with time running down here in the 4th, they may need to add only a few more points to their lead to put it away.
Thompson for 3. And it's Thompson again missing.
He has not been on his game. And, you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Green hits the Barnes, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And when you take a look at what the story under the glass has been, tremendous presence under the basket.
Yeah, you said it. Tremendous presence. You're right. It definitely has been, and it might come down to the final possession, that key rebound.
Wouldn't that be something? Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 5. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Wow. Boy, they just can't seem to catch a break at the line here in the second half. But you know what? I think at the free throw line, you often make your own breaks. It's one thing to get there. The other half of it is you got to knock them down.
It's Curry outside. That's good.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
New Orleans leading by 4. Evans attacking and finished off by Davis.
Big time finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim too, just for good measure.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a little showboating out there.
Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And their passing also continues to be outstanding, Clark. In the second half, we're really seeing a good, efficient offense as a result of that ball movement.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's foul number 2 for him. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Davis, the pass to Washington. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks. And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first 2 quarters.
Left side, Davis. Holiday dishes Duash. Davis kicks Duashik. Nice D from Bogut.
Well, I think sort of just playing this one out now as they get the last rebound. They really haven't had much success today controlling the missed shot.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Green again. It's Davis. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, what a basket in at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. Watch out. Anthony Davis has caught fire.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bogut. Stolen by Evans. And so they foul intentionally. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 6. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Well, there's a little bit of time here to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Very much so. Either way you cut it, they're going to need a pair of threes and some help at the other end as well.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Bogut. Lee comes in for Green, and it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. Second one is good. We both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And I'll tell you what, those 2 free throws give them some much-needed breathing room, guys. It's now a 2-possession game.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry gets the bucket.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Mark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. We can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses. No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Thompson for 3. And the Warriors get it back. Here's Lee. Another shot. Gets it to fall. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time.